Good evening, everybody, and welcome to AFR Wildcard Tuesday for August 13th, 2019. I am your host, Steve Tower. Thanks so much for joining me. This will be the last in our summer series of Wildcard Tuesday shows, where we combine our normal Tuesday News Day and Wildcard Wednesday. Next week, we will be off. The Tower family is going down to the Cape for vacation, so I'll be joining you in 2 weeks, and we should be back on our normal schedule. So we'll have our normal Tuesday News Day, and then Wildcard Wednesday, so back to 3 shows a week. But for tonight, we've got an action-packed show, so let's get right to the news, and then to our featured show. All right, so first off, our main headline is the crowd sale that is currently going on for Breakaway Football. So over on the Game Crafter site, you can check out the link down in the info below. They have launched their crowd sale. This was launched on the 11th, and it is going through the 18th. And basically the way a crowd sale works is the more people that buy, the bigger the discount is. So right now, initially, the discount starts at 11%, and it's at 5% off, and it'll go down, there we go, 9%, $5 off. Once it goes up to above 10 people buying, it'll drop 11% off the game, 20 people buy 13% off, etc., all the way up to 28% off if 1,000 people buy it. So in addition to the base game, there is also the Red Zone expansion is available at a discounted price right now, as well as you can get the complete team expansion set. So this is all 18 expansion teams that have come out. You can get them in one bundled price, and again, the more copies of that are sold, the bigger the discount will be. Again, this is going through the 18th. You can check out the link down below over at the Game Crafter website. And if you have been holding off purchasing this game, now is the best time to do it. And also for more information, you can head on over to the Uplink Underground website for more details about the game. And also some of their other games that they have coming out in the relative future, including, I believe, they have a... Have they updated their site? They also have a game called Mardi Gras Madness that's going to be coming out. Still says coming soon, but that looks kind of interesting. A little family-friendly non-sports title game, but there's some news on that also at the Uplink Underground site. In other news, over at Stone Mountain Press, they have released another expansion for their Legends of Boxing game. This time it's the Junior Welterweight expansion. So this will add 50 new boxers to your set. And along with all the other expansions now, this will be 375 boxers that are available. So you can certainly have your own universe of boxers now in the Legends of Boxing. So again, that set is out and available now. Over at PT Games, a couple of new items. They have the 2018 card set available for their Solo PTG Football game. And then starting tomorrow, they are going to have the 1973-74 season for their Hockey Bones. So tomorrow it will be available as a PDF, and then they're going to be running a pre-order for the printed version between the 14th and the end of the month, August 31st, and then those orders will ship out the following week, and that is a limited print run, so the orders will be taken through the end of the month, and then presumably not available again after that. And then last but not least, over at play.com, they had a big update to their main page detailing the next 4 items that will be coming out this year for their various game systems. 2 of the sets pertain to their History Maker Baseball. The 2019 in-season set is coming out very soon. This is a unique set that's only available for History Maker Baseball, and that it comes out during the actual season. This will be coming out on August 23rd, PDF or a printed set. And let's see, I think this is the 7th year that he has done this, so really interesting, and that the game engine is able to do this. I have a lot of fun with this set, so I'm very much looking forward to it. I get to play along with the season, maybe do a what if, and also this is what will be used at the Fall Classic event that's taking place in St. Louis this year. In other news coming out, they have their famous Fall Classics Volume 4 coming out. So this has another collection of World Series that have taken place. Let's see, all the way from 1935 up to the 2007 between Boston and Colorado. That was a very exciting World Series run for Boston. Well, a pretty exciting World Series run for Colorado, too. Just unfortunately, they got swept in the series, but what a run that they had going into the series. And a couple of other memorable or perhaps not so memorable World Series, depending on your point of view. This is going to be out September 20th. And then perhaps the biggest news is the Second Season Express is going to be out very soon. August 20th, this will be coming out. Anybody that went to play.con got a advanced copy of this, and it is a express version of Second Season, and what it does, it breaks it into minute by minute increments, sort of the same way that Soccer Blast or Hockey Blast engine works, and so it's a quicker play version, not a quick play, I guess, version of Second Season, and it works with all of the original Second Season cards and team sets. So any Second Season set that you have, you will be able to use it with Second Season Express and get a game in about 15-minute time. So this was used at the convention as well, and it went really well. So I know a lot of people are very excited to see that coming out. It will be coming out August 20th, so mark your calendar. We're almost there, a week away from that. And then finally, they have the 2018-19 Hockey Blast season. The pro season will be coming out on September 30th. So if for any reason you want to recreate that just gut punch brutal Stanley Cup series, I'm still a little bitter about that. That was just such a bizarre Game 7. But for everyone else who enjoyed it, September 30th, you can get the 2018-19 Pro Season set for Hockey Blast. All right, so that is the news for tonight. We'll be heading down to the table here in just a minute. I'm going to play out a game. I thought in honor of the crowd sale that's going on for Breakaway Football, that I would play a game of Breakaway Football. And what I'm going to be doing, I will be playing as the Minutemen, and this is a team that came out in the latest expansion that was available. It was a 2-team expansion. The Minutemen are based on the 2007 almost undefeated Patriots. And the team I will be playing against is the Fire, and they're one of the 4 teams that come in the base set. And this is a team that is not based on any particular team. They are a balanced team across the board who has an elite kick returner and punt returner. So I thought that would be kind of neat to show off one of the oldest teams against one of the newest teams here tonight as we celebrate the crowd sale going on. So let's head on down to the field and play some Breakaway Football. All right, so here we are. If this is your first time seeing this game, welcome aboard. I have done a couple other videos on this, but I'll give you a quick overview. So when you're playing solo, each of the teams has an AI card, you see up here in the corner, that details how their defense will be called and any 4th down decisions that they might have to go to, as well as changing up what formations they will use from their offensive cards if they are losing by a certain amount of points or if they are winning. Also up here, it'll detail what their special abilities are. They have an elite kickoff, else we'll kind of get to as we get into the game. So when you're playing against the AI, you take all the offensive cards for the other team, shuffle them up. And what we'll do is when they are on offense, we'll draw the top card, put it down here. I will pick my defense, and then we'll see what they called. And then the next card will be burned, so I can't quite tell. I won't be able to tell what their next offensive formation is going to be, so I can't plan ahead too far. So that's how the offense works. For the defense, I put down my play, and depending on what formation, say for instance I do this wide receiver comeback, this is in my ace 2 tight end, which is my run heavy. So we see here, if we're calling a run heavy formation, they're just going to roll 1 die. They get a 6, and that tells us that they're going to call a nickel press. So we would do that, and then we'd compare them, and then we'd go off. So that's the defense. Works really easy. Offense, really easy to do. And that's about all the preamble I think that we need to get the game going. We'll roll off to see who is going to get the opening kickoff. The fire will be the red die, will be the blue die, and high gets the kick first. And tied. We'll roll off again. All right, so we are going to get the opening kickoff. Just use this token here to remind me that we got the opening kickoff, and we'll get underway. All right, so everything is going to generate from this game day deck. We'll flip this over for our opening kickoff, and right now we're just going to be looking at the top corner here, and on a 2, that tells us that we brought it out to the 30, and we will take over from there. All right, so the offensive cards, each team has 15 of them, and this coincidentally aligns with the timing of each quarter. So when you have spent all of your offensive plays, that's the end of the quarter. So let's see, for now, why don't we start with something in the middle here. We'll go with a tight end angle. It's a short pass out of our slot form, which is our balanced formation. And so that means that they're going to roll 2 dice unless we are 1, 2, 3, we're 4 spaces away, 4 lines away from the first down marker, which we see here. When we have 4+ lines to go, they're going to add a die to their roll. So they're actually going to roll 3 for this. So we get an 11, 14. So they're going to call a nickel blitz. So we'll look in their nickel pile, go to this blitz. All right, so here's what we're going to look for. This is a short pass, and we look against the win versus and then the lose. And fortunately for us, a blitz loses to a short pass, which means we're going to get an offensive breakaway right away. So normally what you do is you compare the values. So 4 against 4 would be 0. This has a special ability that it has a minimum gain of 1. So we're looking at a pass of 1. However, it is going to be an offensive breakaway. So we'll flip this card over. And now normally what you do, if it wasn't a breakaway, is you just read the middle here and it tell you what happens. In this case, you're going to add 2 to the total of the pass. However, because this is a breakaway, we can either choose to accept what's in the middle there or the breakaway value up top, and since that's a -1, we will choose that. So this will be a gain of 1 plus 2, so 1, 2, 3, and now the breakaway comes, and we're going to keep flipping cards over until we get a 0 in that top corner, or a fumble, which hopefully doesn't happen. Oh, and right away it's a 0. Okay, so there we go. That is our first play, and we will now move to second down. We'll discard that card, and we won't have that available to us until the second quarter. All right, so first downs work a little bit different, as you can see. Basically what this is representing is a series of plays, kind of like a highlight, and it's not play-by-play exactly. And so you're not gaining a first down every 10 yards. They're broken up into chunks. So your first downs are at the 20, midfield at the 50, the other 20, and then finally if you break the end zone for a touchdown. So if I'm able to get across here, I'll get a new set of downs. Otherwise, we'll have to kick away. All right, so here we go. Second down. We only have 1 to go. So maybe we'll try something in our passing or in our running game. Let's see. Let's go with... Oh, maybe we'll fool them. We'll do something out of our shotgun. There we go. We'll do an off tackle, a power runs out of our pass heavy formation. So normally that would be 3 dice. However, there's another change here on the defense. If there's only 1 line to go, you subtract 1 from it. So we'll only be rolling 2 dice to see their defensive call. We get a 6. They're going to call a nickel press. Look in their pile there. All right, so nickel press. Let's see. Power. This is a power run, and it doesn't win or lose, or press doesn't win or lose to a power run. So it's just going to be a normal. So their defensive value is 1, and our offensive value is a 3. So this is going to be a run of 2 right now. But we are going to have a penalty called. Penalty, let's see, on the defense. So if I accept it, we move the ball forward 1 line, and then we don't discard our offensive play. Or we could accept it, and we would gain 2. So actually, we'll just decline the penalty, and we've got our first down. And now we've got a long way to go to get to the next first down. All right, so here we go. Ball moving along pretty well for the Minutemen. Trying to get an opening score. That would be nice. Let's open up our passing game here. We're going to call a smash right. That's a medium pass with a value of 7. So this is out of our pass heavy, but now we have more than 4 lines to go. So they're going to roll 4 dice to get their defensive call. So let's see, we got 6, 9, 14. That's going to be a nickel blitz. And that is going to be bad for us, because that is a defensive breakaway. The blitz wins versus a medium pass or a play action. All right, so we'll still figure out. Right now it's going to be a pass gain of 3, but now on a defensive breakaway, the defense can choose to use the value that comes out in the middle of the game day card or the defensive breakaway value up in the top corner. All right, and they are going to obviously choose that value up there. So the play is a 0, so no gain on that, and it'll be second down. All right, so our first incomplete pass, second and long to go here. Let's see. Oh, so many plays to choose from at the beginning of the quarter. Let's go with a play action pass out of our ace-2 tight end. So this is our run heavy. So they're going to roll 2 dice. Let's see, they get a 5. Oh no, it's going to be another blitz, but out of their 4-3 defense. So, but still a blitz wins against a play action pass. So another defensive breakaway, and it'll be another 0. Uh-oh. The fire defense coming on strong here. We might have to air it out and go deep here. Well, let's see. We've got this gain of 5 on a short pass here after a shotgun. We'll try that. They're going to roll 4 dice. Let's see. 6, 12, 14. Oh, and again, it's a nickel blitz. All right, so that time we fooled them. We're going to get the offensive breakaway. So right now we've got a gain of 1, but an offensive breakaway coming. Oh, boy, and that was... We're lucky that it was a breakaway, because otherwise it would have been an interception. All right, so we get a gain of 1 from the play, and then 2 more on the breakaway, and now we get to keep flipping. There's a gain of 1. Oh, and a gain of 0. So it's going to be 4th and 1 to go. Oh, man, we get stopped at the 25. So now we need to decide if we want to go for it or if we want to kick the field goal. So now the Minutemen, their special ability, they have 2 of them. Their first thing is they have a superstar receiver. So after a play, after I've used one of my cards for a play, I can just call a pass and flip over a game day card. And if it has green text on it, it's complete for 1 yard. But if it has red, it's incomplete. So I could just run up to the line right and use it at any time we want in place of drawing a game day card. So would really like to get a touchdown here on our opening drive. I think we're we're going to go for it. We're going to trust our defense. We're going to go for it here. We've got, let's see. So we want to, we're going to run it, and we'll call it halfback gut out of our slot formation. Let's see. So we are going to roll 1 die because we're only 1 away. Let's see, and we get a 5. So 4-3 blitz. All right, so looking good so far. So the blitz doesn't win or lose against an inside run. 2 against 1. So normally it'd be a -1 for the run, but this has a minimum gain of 1. So right now we got a run of 1, and oh well, the pass would have worked. All right, so nothing happening there because it's a pass, but we are running it, so we ignore that there. So the play goes off. We get a run of 1, and first down. The drive continues for the Minutemen here with a nice long opening drive. And let's see. Well, let's see if we can catch them flat-footed here. We're going to call a long pass, a wide receiver deep post. And now you'll see that this one has the symbol here, the football and a target. And what that means, this is a low accuracy pass. So once we decide the defense, and we'll roll that right now. Let's see, they're going to roll 3 from this. So 3, 4, 8. So it's going to be a goal line. Ooh, and actually, is that going to... Oh, no. All right. Okay, so it's not going to be... There's no breakaway. All right, so what this means is we need to get a card with green on it, with green writing, for it to be a complete pass. If it's red, it just means it's an incomplete pass. So right now, it's a potential touchdown, a gain of 6, but we need help from the game day card. Oh, and unfortunately, not... It... defender swats it away. Oh boy, all right. And so that's one of those times where it'd be great if we had that game day card stored with our game day adjustment to be able to play it for something like that. But all right, so there we go. Second down coming up, 2nd and goal. All right, let's go to our run game. We'll try an off tackle left. All right, so this is out of our run heavy, so normally it'd be 1 die for the defense, but we are more than 4 away, so they're going to roll 2. So let's see, a 4-3 man-to-man. And I feel like that's going to be good for us. All right, yes, a man-to-man defense loses to a power run. So we know we have a run gain of 2, but it will be a breakaway. All right, so a gain of 2 plus 1 for the breakaway. 1, 2, 3. We just need 1 more. And we're in. Touchdown, Minutemen. All right, so the game day adjustment special ability, as soon as we score a touchdown, we get to draw a game day card, and we get to keep it. Now, if we had already had one, we would have to choose which one to keep. But for now, because we just have this one, so here we go. So this will be something to help us on defense. We could play this in place when they're on offense. Instead of drawing a game day card, we could put that down if they call a run, and make it a -2 result, or -2 from the run. We can also use it to play a game day card for the corner results. However, as soon as we do that, we lose the game day adjustment for the rest of the game. So if we say we wanted to use it for a defensive breakaway or an offensive breakaway, a field goal kick or a punt, we could do that, but then from that point forward, we can't gain a game day card when we score a touchdown. So all right, so now we're going to kick the field goal, move the football to the 10, so we just need to get a 2. Oh no, and it's going to be blocked. How about that? So no extra point. The extra point is blocked, so it'll be 6-0. And now the Fire will get the ball at the 25, and it'll be first down Fire. All right. So let's see. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So almost took us halfway through the first quarter with that opening drive. All right, so here we go. So first up, they are going to call from their pro set, which is their balanced set. So now I get to choose my defense. All right, so I will choose, well, let's see. Why don't we blitz, see if we can catch them off guard right away. All right, so we flip it over, and oh, they're going to go for a long pass right out of the gate. All right, so this doesn't win or lose against them. So right now we have a pass of 3. However, this needs to be a green card for it to be complete, and it is not, so it'll drop incomplete. Put that there. We'll burn this card, and now they're going to come out in an I formation, which is their run heavy formation. So let's see. We'll go with a tight run call, and they call a reverse, which is a special run, so this doesn't win or lose. So right now we have a run of 1, and they're going to pick up an extra one on a nice block from one of their linemen. So 1, 2, and it is 3rd down. Let's see, 3rd down. They got 3 to go, and they're going to call from their pro set. And let's see. I'll kind of play it safe. I'll call my 2-man under, so this wins versus the long pass, and it doesn't lose to anything. Alright, and they call a short pass, so it's a gain of 3 against our 3. However, it does have a minimum gain of 1. So they'll need help. Oh, no one's going to be overthrown, so incomplete. Alright, so they are at their goal is the midfield. And let's see, it's 3 away. So we're going to subtract 3 from the roll, and so there's going to be no way that they would go for it, because they'd have to roll a 6 with no modifier to go for it in this situation, which they can't because they'll be subtracting 3 from it. So there we go. So they will punt. So how a punt works is you discard one of your plays, and then you draw a card, and you're going to look at this bottom value here, and that tells you how many yard lines the kick goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then we get to draw and get 1 return from up here. Oh, and it's going to be a 0 return. So nothing doing on the return, and now we will take over. So they used 1, 2, 3, 4 offensive cards. So now I have to discard 4 cards before I start, and that's how you keep the timing between you and the AI team equal. All right, so we'll discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we'll have 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Minutemen are up 6-0. We had an opening drive for a touchdown, and then had the extra point blocked, and then we held the fire to a 3-and-out on their first drive. All right, so let's see. We'll go with a medium pass. See if we can catch them sleeping here on their first play back on defense. This is out of our pass heavy, and we're more than 4 away, so they will roll 4 dice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A nickel press. And I feel like that might be good for us. Oh, no, a press loses to a long run. Okay, so but right now we have a pass gain of 3. And, oh boy, but we have to throw the ball out of bounds to avoid a sack. All right, so 2nd down coming up. Let's see. Let's go with a short pass out of our run heavy. So they'll roll 2 dice for this. They get a 3. So 4-3 wide run. Wide run. It's not going to win or lose against a short pass. So we're looking at a pass gain of 2 right now, and that will add 1 to it. So 1, 2, 3. And now 3rd down coming up. This will be the last play of the quarter. We need 3 to go here. I get a 6, so nickel press. Oh, hey, how about that? So, an offensive breakaway, and when that happens, when you have a low accuracy pass, that negates the need to get a card with green writing on it. So it automatically is going to be successful. All right, so here we go. Oh, and hey, how about that? Well, blown coverage for a touchdown. All right, however, this will be a time. The Fire have 2 challenge flags that they can use at any time. And what a challenge flag does in this game is you ignore the game day result and instead just accept the result of the play. So they're going to burn that first one to save that touchdown. And instead, we will just get a first down out of it. We'll get a pass of 3. 1, 2, 3. So that'll be a first down for us to end the first quarter. All right, so there we go. 1 quarter of play down. We're up 6-0. The Fire have had to burn one of their 2 challenge flags. We actually only have 1 challenge flag for the game. So, all right, so now I'm just gonna get all my offensive plays back. So I'm just gonna sort those out into their formations, and then we will continue with quarter number 2. All right, so there we go. Got through the first quarter pretty quick, even with all my rambling. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If this is your first time checking out Breakaway Football, please let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to try to answer them for you as best as I can. Again, there is a crowd sale going on right now on the Game Crafter website through the 18th. So if this game interests you, now is the perfect time to pick it up at a discounted price. All right, so here we go. Minutemen, first down, first and long here at midfield. And let's keep the passing game going. We'll try a tight end angle pass gain of 4 instead of our balanced, but we have more than 4 to go, so they will roll 3 dice here. This is going to be a goal line defense. All right, so let's see. Nickel goal line, yep. All right, so it doesn't win or lose against a short pass, but this will be a gain of 3 potentially. All right, this is a run, so we'll ignore that. So pass of 3, 1, 2, 3. Oops, second down now. And let's get our runners into the game here. We'll call an outside run from our 2 tight ends. And we're only 3 away now, so they'll just roll 1 die. So it's a 4-3 man-to-man. All right, the man-to-man does not win or lose against an outside run, so now we have a run gain of 1. Oh, but somebody makes a shoestring tackle, so that's actually going to negate it. So we subtract 1 from the results, which gives us a net of 0. So now 3rd and 3 coming up. All right, let's see. All right, how about we'll go to a medium pass, a slot hook from our slot formation. So we'll be rolling 2 dice. This will be a nickel wide run. All right, so doesn't win or lose against a medium pass, but we have a pass gain of 4. Oh, no, unless the pass is dropped. Oh, darn. All right, so 4th down. And we've got 3 to go. Oh, man, oh, man. So let's see. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7 to kick the field goal. Oh, man, oh, man. Kind of in a rough spot here. The other thing we could do is we could do a corner kick and try to pin them. So what that is you do a punt and then you subtract 2 from the result. Oh, let me just... Oh, yeah, here we go. Coffin corner punting. You subtract 2 from the result, and then there's no return. Which would be good because they normally get an automatic breakaway on all punt returns. All right, let's try to do that. We'll do a coffin corner punt. And, oh, boy. Well, okay, so we kicked it into the end zone. Oh, but we would have missed a field goal. So, all right. So it'll come out to the 25, and that's where they will take over with their first possession of the second quarter. All right, so we'll shuffle all their cards back together. So the other difference between the AI and a human opponent is that they always have, when they start a drive, they have access to all of their offensive plays, still adhering to the time limit. So that's why it's always a good idea to keep track of how many you have left, which we have plenty right now. We only spent Oh, actually, I had to discard 1 to punt on that. So we only spent 4. All right, so we'll... All right, we'll discard that one. Okay. All right, so here we go. They are going to start out in an I formation. We'll counter with a tight run. And, ooh, all right. They're going to try a little something tricky, a halfback pitch pass. So special pass doesn't win or lose against this. So again, they need to get green on that. Oh, and they do. So it's a gain of 3 and +1. So a gain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and here come the fire. They're going to stick to their I formation. All right, I'm going to stick with the tight run. All right, so a short pass, this will be a gain of 1 because it has a minimum gain of 1. That card won't help, but they will pick up the first down. All right, so the Fire moving down the field. Yeah, they're coming out in their pro set. All right, so I'm going to try to blitz here now. And there we go. So we're going to get a defensive breakaway. So right now this will be a gain of 0 because this doesn't have a minimum gain of 1. And we do have a defensive breakaway. All right, let's see. So, oh, well, it's not going to matter. So accept the play or we take that. All right, so no gain there on first down. Here comes second down, second and long. They're going to come in their shotgun formation. All right, we'll go 2-man under. Oh, they surprise us and call a run. So this will be a run gain of 2. Oh, except instant replay. So the defense gets to draw 2 cards and then decide which one to activate. All right, well, unfortunately, neither of them are really great for me, but I guess we'll take this one, which doesn't affect the play at all. So they will gain 2. So now third down coming up. They're going to go back to their I formation. All right, we'll go with a 4-3 press. And, oh, how about that? They call a long pass, so it's going to be an offensive breakaway. So a gain of 4. They don't need the green writing because it's an offensive breakaway for them. All right, so a gain of 4 + 1 is 5. Uh-oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here comes the breakaway. Oh, and they're going to fumble the breakaway. Oh, that was lucky. Wow, how about that? They were on their way to score. Maybe he put his hand up to celebrate, and so they're going to fumble, and we will take over right there. Oh, what a turn of events. All right, so potentially saved a game-tying score, and then they could have taken the lead because we missed the extra point. All right, so they burned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got to discard 5 offensive cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. All right, so I guess this is a good time to talk about timeouts. So how timeouts work in this game is when you call one, they allow you, if you call it on offense, it allows you to bring a card from your discard pile back into your hand, essentially adding another minute of play. And if you're on defense, it forces in each half. And if you don't use them in the first half, they don't carry over to the second half. They get reset. So, all right, so here we go. We are deep in our own territory. Right now, we want to just kind of pick up that first down. So we're going to keep it simple. We're going to call a run play, an inside run. This is out of our balanced formation. However, just one line to go to the first down, so they'll just roll 1 die. And they're going to call a 4-3 wide run. So doesn't win or lose, minimum gain of 1. And that's all we need. So there we go. We'll pick up the first down. So now first down and long here. And let's see. Well, let's try a little trickery. We'll call a long pass out of our run-heavy formation. So they're going to roll 2 dice. They get a 6, so a nickel press. And there we go. Indeed, we did fool them. The press loses to a long pass. So right now we've got a gain of 3. And, oh, that was lucky. All right, so it's a gain of 3 plus the 1 for the breakaway. So a gain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here comes the breakaway. Oh, and it's going to end right there. All right. So but we are close to midfield. Second down, 2 to go. Let's go with a short pass out of our shotgun formation. So they'll roll 3 dice for their defense. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, man to man. All right, so the man to man, it doesn't win or lose against a short pass. So right now we have a pass of 3. And, oh, I'm glad we weren't running. So pass of 3, 1, 2, 3. So another first down for the Minutemen. And 3 minutes left in the quarter here. Can we get it down into the end zone? Let's see. Do we want to go for a big one now? Well, let's see if we can get a little bit closer. We'll call it a short pass out of our shotgun. And they're going to call a nickel blitz. And, oh, yes. All right, there we go. We called the right pass. That's going to be an offensive breakaway. The blitz loses to the short pass. So right now it's a pass gain of 1, but with an offensive breakaway. So gain of 1 plus the breakaway. 1, 2. Here comes the breakaway. Oh, and it's going to end right there. Oh. All right, so we're a little bit closer. We're at the 35. 2 minutes to go here. Let's see. Let's call another short pass, but this time out of our run-heavy formation. So they're just going to roll 1 die. And they're going to call a 4-3 wide run, so that's not going to win or lose. Pass gain of 2. And, oh, pass interference on the defense. All right, so if we accept, the offense gains the full play value and an automatic first down. So I think we're going to do that. They could burn their second challenge flag, but I think they're going to save it because I haven't scored yet. All right, so let's see. So I would gain 3, and then that'll be a first down. So it's going to be first and goal, and we've got 1 minute left. So I will call my first timeout. So we'll add 1 play back in here. And let's see. I think I will add... I'm looking for my medium pass. Well, there we go. We'll add a play action pass out of our ace-2 tight end, and that's what we will call. All right, so they're going to roll 2 dice for their defensive call. They get a 10, nickel tight run. Nickel tight run loses to a play action pass. So we'll get an offensive breakaway. So right now it's a gain of 3. And, oh, and again, they would have sacked us. So that'll be a gain of 3. And then we're going to get a 3 from the breakaway. So that is going to be a touchdown. Minutemen. All right, so our game day adjustment, we get to draw a game day card. But now that we already have one, we have to decide which one we're going to keep. And I guess the one that we had before is the better one because it's -2 on the run. It's a bigger punt, a bigger field goal. All right, so we'll keep that one we had before. We'll discard that. And now we are up 12-0, and I think we're gonna go for a 2-point play to make up for that missed field goal. So 2-point play, you need to gain 2 yards, and you can use any card from your offense because this is an untimed play. So which one do we want to use? think we'll, Well, all right, let's do this medium pass from our balanced formation. So slot hook. All right, they will roll 2 dice. They call us, let's see, a nickel press. And, oh, I should have called a short, or, all right, well, okay, so this doesn't win or lose. Actually, I almost called it a short pass. That would have been a defensive breakaway. All right, so right now it's a pass gain of 2. And, oh no, they're going to knock it loose. Oh, wow. So the conversion fails. So it will remain 12-0. All right, so there's 1 minute left to play. So they will get a kickoff. Oh, no. And it's a 3. It's going to, wow. All right, well, they might actually get to do something here. All right, so they are going to get 1 play off for the end of the half. And actually, at this point, they might as well go for a Hail Mary, because let's see, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they 9. All right, so a Hail Mary. Let's see. They are, yeah, so they get to draw 1 card, and if it's a 9, they get a touchdown. Otherwise, it's just an incomplete. So they get 1 pass off, and it'll fall incomplete. All right. So there we go. That's the end of the half. And we're up 12-0. So the Fire have actually held us pretty close, and it should be a lot closer than that if they didn't fumble that surefire touchdown. They're deep in my territory, but sometimes that's how the the cookie crumbles. All right, so when you start a new half, you shuffle the game day cards. So you have a fresh deck for the full half, and normally the deck of cards will last you the full half. If you do run out of them before the half is over, you just simply shuffle and get yourself a fresh draw pile. Everybody gets back all of their offensive play cards. And because we got the opening kickoff, that means that the Fire will get it for the second half. All right, so I've got all my offensive cards back. I get my timeout back. And we are underway. All right, so here we go. Opening kick, or the kickoff of the second half, and it is going to be a touchback. All right, that's good. Keep it out of their kick returner's hands. All right, so here we go. They're going to open things up in the shotgun formation. So now they are losing by more than 9 points. So they will only call plays out of their pro set and their shotgun. So if an I formation comes out, we will just simply put it in the burn pile. All right, so out of their shotgun, let's blitz. Let's see if we can take him out of this game early here, put the game away. And, well, no, it's a long pass. All right, so, again, they will need a green card. And, oh, no, and they get a pass interference. Oh, get them into my territory. Well, let's let them have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ouch. Oh, that was a costly penalty on my defense. Oof. All right, so first down. Now they're on my 35, and they're gonna call out of their pro set. All right, let's go with a zone defense, and they call a run. This will be a run gain of 1. All right, second down coming up, and they're gonna be in their pro set again. All right, let's go back to the blitz. And they call another run. So this will be a run gain of 2. And that'll give them a first down. So here we go. First and goal for the Fire. And they are going to call a pro set. Let's see. I'm going to call a press out of my 4-3. They call a finesse run. Oh, alright. So, this is a run of 0. So, they'll get stuffed at the line. 2nd and goal coming. I'll call out of their shotgun. We'll call the dime blitz. And, ooh, they call a draw. Let's see. But it doesn't win or lose against the blitz, so... Run of 1. All right, 3rd and goal coming up now, and they will again call out their shotgun formation. Oh boy. All right, we'll go with a 2-man under defense, and they call a special pass. So this will be a pass gain of 2, and they're gonna get in the end zone. Wow. All right. So there we go. Touchdown for the Fire. They mosey down the field their opening drive. And they'll kick the extra point. And the extra point is good. So it is 12-7 Fire. Wow. How about that? Whole new game now. So the kickoff back to me will go to the 30. All right. So let's see. They used... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offensive plays. So I need to discard 6 plays here. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Yes, I got burned by the Fire. So, in which this is also a good lesson in that. While there certainly are some stronger teams and some weaker teams, any team can beat another team. So, all right, so here we go. Still got the lead. We still got the ball. Here we go. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, and let's keep our run game or our passing game going. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're 4 away. They'll roll 3 dice here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nickel press. Oh no! Defensive breakaway coming up. So it's a pass of 1, but a defensive breakaway. Oh no! And it's gonna be intercepted. A defensive breakaway. So it's a pass of 1. Oh man! And the Fire are gonna take over deep in our territory. Uh-oh. And don't look now, but the Fire could take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, goodness. Wow. All right. Well, might have to use my game day adjustment card here. We got to hold them. If we can hold them to a field goal at least. Or maybe we can get a big turnover. All right, let's see. All right, so they're going to start in their pro set. We are going to, we're going to blitz. We're trying to create a turnover. Oh, and there we go. Defensive breakaway against the play action pass. All right, so it'll be stuffed. So 2nd down. They're going to go in their shotgun. Oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, we're gonna take a chance, do a press, and oh no, the press loses to an inside run. They surprise us with a halfback trap. So an offensive breakaway coming up, run of 1. Oh no, and he's gonna get a run to daylight. Wow. Well, all right, we're gonna use our one and only challenge flag to cancel that. So this will just be, oh, but he would still have a breakaway. All right. Well, so maybe it'll be for not. Here comes the breakaway. Oh, no, and there we go. It's a 0. Okay, so that was a good use of our challenge flag. All right, so 3rd down now coming up. The tension getting to me. All right, they're no longer losing by 9 or more, so they'll be using all of their formations. So they're back in the I formation. Let's see, they need 2. Let's go with our 4-3 press. Outside run, so it doesn't win or lose, so this will be a run gain of 1. Nothing from the game day card, and now it is 4th down. All right, let's see what they're going to do. We roll a 4. Let's see. They're losing by 1 score, which adds 1. They're not losing in the 4th quarter. All right, so they are going to go for it. When the target is the opponent's 20-yard line of 5 or 6, they go for it. Okay, so the offense is going to stay on the field. They're going to come out in their pro set. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, we're going to blitz. Oh, no, and it's an offensive breakaway. Uh-oh. All right, so right now it's a pass gain of 1, but it's an offensive breakaway. Let's see. Pass interference. So I guess... Well, let's see. Actually, would that give them 1, 2, 3, 4? All right. So they'll take the pass interference. You can't get a touchdown on a penalty. So that'll give them a 1st and goal down here. Oh, boy. And the tension continues to mount. All right. So here we go. 1st and goal. Let's see. We are almost at the end of the 3rd quarter. This will be their 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So we'll have 3 minutes left after this play. All right. So they're going to come out in a shotgun. Oh. All right. And we'll call a 4-3 blitz. And they're going to call a draw. All right. Oh, so we potentially could stuff them here. Oh, actually, this might be a good time to use, and I'm going to use my game day adjustment. So I'm going to play this instead of drawing a card. So that's going to subtract 2 from their run and back them up. So now I've got a little breathing room. Here comes another play from the shotgun. We'll call a 2-man under. And let's see, they call a long pass, which we win against. All right, so defensive breakaway coming up. And we will take the -1, backs them up again. Are we going to hold them here? Can we hold them to a field goal? They were right on the goal line. 3rd and goal now. All the way back at the 20. We'll call a nickel zone. They call a short pass. Let's see. Oh, so it's just going to be a pass gain of 1. And there we go. We have through, and it is a 2-point ball game here late in the 3rd. Let's see, the kickoff. Oh, we're going to get just out to the 15. Let's see, and they used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that actually will be the end of the 3rd quarter. So we'll take over with the ball, with the lead, but deep in our own territory. And somehow we were able to hold them off there. Oh, doctor. Just when you thought it was safe to leave the stadium, the Fire make this a ball game with a big turnover, and then they converted it into a field goal. So a 1-possession game now. So we need to burn some clock. So let's turn to our run game. We'll do a 28 stretch. Let's see, nickel press. So nickel press will not win or lose against an outside run. So this will be a run gain of 2. And we will pick up the first down and get out of the shadow of our end zone. All right, how about we let's stay on the ground. We'll call a power run. 27 crack back out of our slot formation. This is our balanced formation. So let's see, 13 nickel man to man. There's man to man. Oh, which actually is going to be good for us because that loses to a power run. So a offensive breakaway. So a run of 1. So we'll take the breakaway. So 1, 2. Keep moving, keep going. Oh, and it's going to end there. All right, but we're close to midfield. Actually, we don't want to score right away. Well, I mean, wouldn't mind scoring right away, but if we can burn clock and then score, even better. All right, let's stick to the ground game here. We'll call a draw out of our balanced formation. Let's see, 4-3 zone. Oh, 4-3 zone. And again, we've surprised them. It's a special run, so zone loses that. So here comes another offensive breakaway. So it's a run of 0 right now. We'll take that, and here comes the breakaway. Oh, we're past midfield. Oh, and it'll stop right there. Gets tripped up from behind. Had some daylight in front of him. Perhaps the Fire defense starting to tire a little bit. Let's keep grounding and pounding here. We'll go with a halfback toss right out of our slot formation. Let's see, this will be 12, so a nickel zone. And I think, let's see, so this will be a run of 3, no breakaway. 1, 2, 3. So second down now. Second down, 2 to go. All right, how about we'll try a finesse run. Cut back left out of our slot formation. Let's see, a 4-3 wide run. Oh, I feel like that might be good for us, and indeed it is. It's going to be another offensive breakaway. So right now we have a run gain of 1. So we'll get no benefit from the first card. And let's see what happens on the breakaway. Well, we got the first down. He's going to keep going. He could go all the way, and there we go. Touchdown, Minutemen. All right, so we get to draw a card for our game day adjustment. So we finally got a green card, which we don't need now. Now we would like to have another defensive card, but all right. So right now it is 18-10. So we will just kick the extra point to make it a 9-point game, and that time we get it. All right, so 19-10, and let's see, we've left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, there's still 10 minutes left on the clock here in the fourth quarter, so plenty of time for the Fire to at least get down and score once, but scoring a second time might prove problematic. All right, let's see where they are going to start out. Well, it's going to be a touchback. Well, that's good. Keeping it out of the hands of their wily kick returners. All right, so welcome if you're just joining us late here. We're playing through Breakaway Football. I'm guiding the Minutemen against the Fire. It's been a pretty exciting game. We've had a couple of turnovers. It looked like the Minutemen were going to run away with the game at first, but a couple of missed extra points and a fumble deep in our own territory has kept the Fire into it. They have the ball now, but they are down 19 to 10. And we're going to see if we can hold off a late rally by the fire. So they're going to come out in a shotgun. We're going to go with a safe zone defense here. And they're going to try a slot wheel, a long pass. So let's see, and that is going to fall incomplete, as they didn't get the green writing on there. So second down coming up. We'll go to their pro set. Well, let's stick with the zone. Oh, and again they're going to try a long bomb. Oh, and that time they get it. Oh no, and I've I've burned my challenge flag. So let's see. So this will be again a gain of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a gain of 5 after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Don't go anywhere, folks. This game is not over yet. They're going to come out in the shotgun formation again. Well, let's put a little pressure on them. We're going to call a blitz. Oh, and we called it right the perfect time. This will be a defensive breakaway. And we're going to push him back one, a deep sack there. So second down coming up. And now let's see. Oh, they won't call out of their I formation now because they are down by 9. They're going to call out of their pro set. Let's see. We're going to call a wide run defense. Oh, and we called it perfect that time too. Another defensive breakaway coming up. We'll accept the breakaway value of 0. So third down coming up. Their drive stalling here near midfield. Let's see. We are going to... Alright, we'll go with a man-to-man. And, oh no, they call a power run. So an offensive breakaway coming up. Run gain of 1. And, oh boy, they're going to get 4 right out of the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So first down, and here comes the breakaway. 1. And, oh, and it's going to end right there. All right, so now first and goal. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 minutes left in the fourth. They're trailing by 9, so it's a 2-score game. Let's see what they do here. They're going to come out in their pro sets. Love to get a turnover here and just ice the game. Let's see. We'll call a blitz. See if I can catch them. And, well, no, they call an inside run, so this will be a run of 1 right now. And so nothing doing on the card. But they will plow ahead for 1. Second and goal coming up. And, oh, they are through their pile. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to discard 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Yeah, so we're down to 4 minutes of play here. So I'll reshuffle their cards. We're going to have an exciting finish here to the game. 4 minutes left. 19-10. So we'll counter with a tight run. And, oh, we're going to win that one. So defensive breakaway. And let's see. Oh, no, we'll take the defensive breakaway. Push them back 1. All right, third and goal. Back at the 15 now. They come out in their shotgun, 3 wide. All right, we'll go in our zone. And they're going to call a long pass. All right, so let's see. And, oh, the instant replay for the offense. So they're going to get to draw 2 cards. Oh, and that's going to, either of them would help them. So they're going to take that. So 3, 4, and that's going to be a touchdown. So touchdown fire. They will kick the extra point. And it is now 17-19. And see, I need to discard 2 more cards. So there's 2 minutes left in the game. They do have their 3 timeouts, so they can either try to kick it deep and see if they could stop us, or they can go for an onside kick and recover the ball there. It's a gamble either way. But they only need a field goal to tie the game. Because the thing is, they would love to get because if they could pin me and force me to punt, they get a breakaway on their offensive on all their offensive punt returns. So I think that they still got all 3 timeouts. So they're going to kick it deep and see if they can pin me. And all right, so we'll start at the 15. And just 2 plays left here. All right, so we are going to... Well, I guess we're going to run out of our balanced formation. Let's see what they call. And they're going to call a nickel press. Ooh, is that a breakaway? Oh, indeed it is. All right. So, this is going to be a run gain of 1, but it'll be a breakaway. And I'm going to use my my saved card here to gain 4 on that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here comes the breakaway. Oh, and it's going to stop right there. All right, so they'll call their first time out, but that might be the game. They needed to stop us. All right, so I need to add 1 card back to my hand, and I guess I'll just take that one. And I'll keep going with the inside run. Let's see, so they're going to call a 4-3 wide run. All right, so again, this will be a run gain of 1. And second down, they'll call their second timeout. And, well, I'll just keep pounding the ball there. Let's see, they're going to call a 4-3 tight run. All right, so run gain of 1 again. And nothing happening there. That'll be third down. And they're going to call their last timeout. Let's see. All right. Well, might as well keep pounding the ball. Let's see, and they're going to call a nickel press. Oh, nickel press. Oh, and actually, that's going to be an offensive breakaway. All right, and we're out of game day cards, so we have to go to, we have to shuffle the cards again. How about that? I think the game's going to end right there. I was thinking I was going to have to punt. We're going to have a punt return breakaway. They would end the game, but all right, so here we go. Somebody misses a tackle on the line, and our fullback sees some daylight. All right, so he's going to gain 1, and now here comes the breakaway. 1, 1, 2, 1. And it'll end there, but we'll have a first down. They are out of timeouts, so we will just simply kneel and move back 1, and that'll be the end of the game. So there we go. The Fire push us to the brink, but we were able to hold them off 19-17. So there we go. A very, very exciting game. I wasn't sure. I was almost thinking this was going to be a blowout, but I'm kind of glad we got to see an exciting game between these two very different teams. So there we go. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Again, I will not be here next week, so there'll be no Tuesday News Day, no Wildcard Tuesday. Next week, all our shows will be off the air. I might do a couple special shows. I don't know, maybe just from my phone or something, but I'm not going to plan anything while I'm down on the Cape for vacation. But the next week, we will return to our normal scheduled time and have our Monday Night Tights on Monday, Tuesday Newsday, and then Wildcard Wednesday. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Again, this was Breakaway Football that I was showcasing tonight. Crowd sale going on right now. Check out the link below. Now through the 18th, you can get the game at a discounted price. So there we go, guys. Until next time, until a couple weeks from now, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.